Though, I can certainly see the appeal of games like this because you've got a lot of replayability, huge amounts of it, and a lot of people really like the idea of any room could be your last and could completely destroy your character. I get that. I mean, again, I like FTL, and that has a very similar system behind it, so I can definitely understand why people would enjoy that. Myself personally, the reason I generally don't like it is, again, very simplified mechanics and overabundance of RNG. And usually, again, it doesn't really respect your time all that much. And that's fine. I mean, there's plenty of games that don't respect your time, and it's fine to have games that don't respect your time, because there are people that have lots of time. I don't. So, it's weird, though, because in theory, since I don't have a lot of time, I could actually do a run of one of these, and it was actually what I was doing with Risk of Rain, is that every day I'd, like, do a run on Risk of Rain, which would maybe take me 10, 15 minutes, and then I'd just not play the game again for that day, and actually that was quite cool. So, I think, for me, the way of playing a game like this would probably involve something along those lines. It definitely doesn't feel as responsive as Binding of Isaac. I'll give it credit for that. I think it could just be the speed of the projectiles or something along those lines. I don't know if it's necessarily unpolished. You know, it looks good. It obviously works properly. There don't appear to be any obvious problems with it. But it is definitely a similar concept to Binding of Isaac, a very similar concept. And I've got to be honest, I haven't played enough of Binding of Isaac to be able to differentiate the two. That's probably the kind of thing that you need to ask Northern Lion about, because I know he's done a video on this. And he's obviously done 5,000 videos on Binding of Isaac, because why the fuck not? For him, Binding of Isaac for him is Hearthstone for me. Like, it's basically a source of infinite money. You keep making videos on it because people keep watching it, they're interested in watching you play it, and they don't lose that interest in watching you play it. So why the hell wouldn't you make videos on it? That, you know, you'd be a crazy person if you didn't at that point. Because you're basically giving away free money for something that people clearly enjoy. And those that don't enjoy it, well, they've stopped watching it by now, so, you know, they cease to be a factor in your decision-making when it comes to making videos. Because you're making it for the 150,000 or whatever in the case of my Hearthstone videos that still do watch it. And that's a significant enough number to be able to ignore people that says, I don't like Hearthstone, why do you keep making Hearthstone? Because 150,000 people want me to make Hearthstone, that's why. Yeah, so that's definitely a good enough reason. Ooh, Ricochet. What the fuck? I'm interested to know what this is about. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Will that actually do anything, I wonder? Is this an actual event, or... Oh, it's just a little bit of humor. That's pretty cool. I like that. Each level in the game apparently has special properties, so I'm being told. So this is a small level, which is, you know, smaller. Surprising nobody in the world ever. Ah, you can also kind of exploit this double shot thing. You can kind of just fire and then move a little bit, and that allows you to dodge things easier. But obviously while you're moving, the double shot doesn't work. So you sort of stutter step with it. And you can do it fairly elegantly. There you go. Vending machine. I don't... Oh, I actually have... Oh! Yeah, so that was the tokens. Okay, so tokens isn't the little diamond things. What does the time key do? Well, at least it tells you that. Fuck, that's nice. A lot of games don't. Like, hey, buy this. We're not going to tell you what it does, because roguelikes! No. Fragile bear. And powers juice boxes. I don't know what that means. Slowing down time seems like something that would be useful. So that joins your use box. There's a lot of enemies here. I think I'll chalk them. There we go. But you do have to... It looks like... Well, I mean, we did see a room that did have a juice box in one of the previous runs, but for the most part, they don't give you juice boxes, so... Any damage you take is significant. And money is not common, it would seem. It definitely seems like that item that empowers juice boxes in some way would be useful. Level up. Like this one, for instance. There we go. So now I actually need some juice boxes, but... Oh, crap. Oh, it's dark. Oh, Jesus. That's evil. Hey, it's dark, and there's glass on the floor, because fuck you. Sounds about right. It's a fantastic Die Hard simulator. Music's nice. Again, I wonder who composed it. I've got to try and find that out, because it's actually quite good. I don't think I'm going to live through this. Seems unlikely. I got one more hit that I can take, and that's about it. And now wishing I bought extra juice boxes. So apparently prioritizing health potions, that's a thing you should do. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. So, beating that level gave me one of those diamonds to unlock permanent upgrades, but... Well, I don't have any of that. So I guess we shall do one more run, I think. And then I might have a look at Tower of Guns, because Infinity War is clearly not working right now. There's a bug with it for some reason. I can't update the game, it keeps crashing, so I'm going to have to wait for that to be fixed. In the meantime... I do have Tower of Guns, which is also a roguelite, but that one is a first-person roguelite that is, from what I can tell, sort of reasonably similar to Paranormal Activity. I don't want to be full on juice boxes, but at least I know that's there and I can visit it later after I've fought the boss. So prioritize juice boxes if you want to live, it seems, is the way to go with this game. And that's one of the rare mobs, which has a drop, I think, guaranteed, from what I can tell. Seems to. Yeah, Infinity Wars is a card game. Nate Fenwick Smith is responsible for the soundtrack for this game. Sorry, I'm trying to read chat while also firing, which, as it turns out, is a bad idea. The hitboxes for these mobs are really weird. As you can see, several shots went through his head. It seems like only the center of the model counts for hits, which is a little irritating. It's like, I'm gonna... You see what I mean? Yeah, that's not good design. I don't like that. I wonder what the justification for it is. I imagine your character's kind of the same, although it's hard to tell considering these are homing projectiles. But yes, I definitely don't like that. Fragile roly-poly! Max dodge when rolling. Okay. I thought rolling would make you invincible anyway. Apparently not. Okay, so we can use this juice box. Go back up to 100 HP. Do you like wandering around in circles? Because if you do, then roguelite top-down action RPGs are perfect for you. Ooh, that seems pretty good. Yeah. Monsters are now more likely to drop juice boxes and chalk. Yeah, I think that seems like a very good idea indeed. And it's +5 damage as well, which is hard to complain about. So it's interesting because you've got the level up system, which basically just gives you an item, essentially. Which is also randomized, and then items, which have effects as well. So that red rim door is a boss. That is a vendor, which I cannot buy a damn thing from. So I guess we'll go to the left and see if we can get anything else. Ah, so dodge definitely has some use, I'll tell you that for a fact. What's that? Ooh. Plus 50 XP. It's hard to complain about that, isn't it? Apparently it goes dodge to maximum, but I was still able to get hit there, so I don't really know what's going on with that. Okay, here we go again. Bosses do a significant amount of damage to you, so you'd think you could kind of stick in the corner and shoot them, but you cannot. Also, I think the boss moves faster than I do, so I'm taking damage. Also, Heroes Reborn! Don't fucking suck! Please! The Writer's Strike ruined that series. Completely ruined it. The fact that they're even trying it again is... Is that unprecedented? Have they ever done that? To any series? Like, because it was great in the first series, went so off the rails, and then say, alright, well, let's reboot the whole damn thing. My god. I mean, I hope it's good. I really do. Because, I mean, Heroes was one of my favorite series until after the first boss. I suppose first boss is an interesting term, but yeah, the actual first series of it. Yeah, Frothy is a pretty boring boss, I'll give you credit for that. Yeah, the hitboxes, especially on Frothy, are very strange, so that's definitely worth criticizing. So apparently they're both small. Alright, well, we'll go with this one and see if we can actually beat it. And I accidentally used 2 juice boxes instead of 1 when I only pressed the button once. That's a bit weird. But I guess it doesn't matter. I did need to get my HP back anyway, but it's a little bit annoying if that's true. If I had 80 HP and then sunk, or more accurate, like 79 HP, then sunk to... Oh, that's a boss. Okay, I should really pay attention to that. The box of nice things apparently is a horrible lie. Unsurprisingly. Doesn't do too much... Oh, actually it does quite a lot of damage, I think. At least we should be able to beat this without too much of a problem. Assuming I don't fuck up. I do hate this idea of shooting in one direction, though. It's like, oh, you're a slightly wrong angle. Also, it's an axe. And the chalk was not a good idea. I don't think you can even kill that axe. I'm just going to work on the box. And just try and dodge the axe. Nope. Apparently that's a terrible idea, too. No, you can kill it. It has its own health bar. It's just very difficult to get rid of. But you get a huge amount of XP from killing it, so... You don't get any XP from killing those, though. Yeah, I should be able to beat it. It's just dragging on a bit. What the hell is that? It teleports. The Congratulator, alright. Which, again, I probably want to kill because the XP amount from those things is massive. But it does make the game a little trickier. I'm trying to get past the second level for once, considering I've failed that miserably up to this point. Thankfully, this dodge thing that I've got is good, but I am about to lose it. Because if I take too much more damage, the dodge thing will shatter because it's fragile. So, it's something I definitely want to avoid doing. God damn it. It's fucking teeth. I think the teeth have sped up. Yeah, they seem to have. I used to be able to outrun them, but I can't anymore. Let's try and kill it before it spawns anything else. So, dodge roll aplenty. I'm just trying to be more... There you go. Alright. I should probably go through the rest of the level to get stuff. Probably C is... No, C is for cowardly doesn't seem like a good idea. Minus 20% attack speed. Ugh. Coins and punishment. 10% movement speed plus 1 damage for each token. Alright, let's do that. And another level up. The importance of finding tokens. Well, that synergizes well with what I have, but as does this. I think it's going to be that one. Gaining interest at the end of the level, not ideal considering I have no intention of saving them because I want to spend them. Not that I have enough to spend at all, but hey. Oh, there's a decent amount of tokens in here, and I can get some life back from them. Yep. All over that idea. Oh, one of those dustbins is a boss. Okay. Of course he is. And in fact, I would actually say that guy is more of a threat than the actual boss that I fought. Because he's got a hell of a lot of HP. Oh, critical. There we go. Apple Experiment. Destroys all projectiles. Handy. I played about an hour of Danganronpa, and it's a lot of words and anime, which so far is not appealing to me, and so far I don't have a reason to kind of continue because I don't know that it's amazing like Persona was, so we will see. I am not convinced by Danganronpa as of yet, at all. I have a feeling I won't be either, because it seems like it's way more visual novel than anything else, which is not really what I was looking for. Like, I think Phoenix Wright has just the right balance between visual novel and actual gameplay, and I'm not sure Danganronpa does. Ooh, projectile slowing field, handy. Pretty sure he won't do that. What he's waiting for, of course, is the reboot of Binding of Isaac, which he will absolutely spend a huge amount of time on. And make a lot of money from, I'd imagine. Alright, so I actually made my way through a second level. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back, okay?
There once was a boy who dreamt of the stars, of the lands beyond his mind. This is the song of his dreams, the lost hymn of adventure. Good night, little Nemo.
Alright, folks, welcome back. We'll do a little bit more of this, and then we'll probably do Tower of Guns, and then wrap up. Underlit or gluttonous? We'll go with gluttonous, I think. Underlit doesn't seem like a good idea at all. Alright, here we go. Well, this doesn't seem nice at all, does it? It's already trying to murder me horribly. Apparently this was a boss room and I didn't realize it. Oh, you can't do damage from the top for some reason. Okay. Either that... Oh, apparently you... I don't really know what that was, actually. Like, alright then. Fair enough. Well, this is a giant pain in the ass. Oh god, it's fucking reversed my controls. Well, fuck this game. Oh, God. Yeah, I'll do a bit more of this off-screen. I'm not massively impressed by it. It doesn't help that it's not a genre that I really enjoy, but it's those hitboxes that really get me. And just like a really massive lack of combat depth. Yeah, it's not a genre that I personally enjoy. Let me see if I can get Tower of Guns going. I thought I had this installed. It may have been an alpha version though. Let me get the proper one for you. Hopefully it'll be a fairly short download and I don't just go right into that. Tower of Guns. Actually, I have 4 codes for this. Should probably give a few away at some point once the game's out. Okay, it's a 900 meg install, so that shouldn't take too long. We should be able to get back onto that very quickly. Yeah, so that's that. I need to spend a lot more time with Dark Mod to be able to make a video of it, so that'll probably take me at least another few hours of investigating and managing to actually beat a map on it in order to do stuff. Tower of Guns download should take 2 minutes. Okay. Cool. Sounds good to me. Right, what we'll do a... Well, it doesn't matter what the hitboxes are caused by. The fact is that they don't work. Like, a bullet can pass through the actual character model and not hit it. That is a problem. And it's very, very annoying. So there is that. Let's do, while this is installing, let's do a brief amount of Q&A. Very brief. So toss a couple of questions at me in chat, and I'll get that done, and then we'll have a look at Tower of Guns, then I'll probably wrap up. And then I'm going to go try and fix the problem that I have with Renegade X.
There once was a boy who dreamt of the stars.
Net neutrality is not a question. There is no sane person on the fucking planet that isn't out to make some cheap or quick money that is actually against net neutrality. It's like saying, do you favor AIDS? Like, no, as it turns out I don't, because I'm a reasonable human being and not a fucking subhuman monster. So, yeah. Haven't tried Hex. I'm gonna wait for it to actually, you know, be out. I am actually doing another video on Smite, so I'm planning to do that around launch. Axiom Clan War matches tomorrow. Of course I want Google Fiber. These are very easy questions. Have I tried Might and Magic Legacy X? No. Plans on laddering? Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely do some laddering this week at some point for StarCraft. Cool, Tower Guns is installed, so I'm just, well, I say installed, it's download now, it is installed. How is Shoutcraft Clan Wars doing so far? It's doing okay. MLG are really happy about the numbers. Whoa, okay. Okay, this is loud. Let's fix that. The main problem with Clan Wars right now is that the teams don't know the maps very well, so they're playing some pretty bad games. So hopefully that'll solve itself. Alright, cool. It's loaded. That was quick. Let's add it to the stream. There we go. Alright, Tower Guns. Here we go. That sounds a little loud, but I'll just turn it down slightly. Let's knock it down to 7. There we go. Yeah, let me know if this is too loud, and I'll try and fix. Go live. There we go. Sweet. Opinion on the new Robocop. Fuck the new Robocop. Jesus. Talk about castrating an entire franchise. Okay. Alright, questions over at an end. We're gonna do a little